Welcome to Mission and Ministry Sylvester. I humbly request your audience and peaceable cognitive functions here at this moment where we have a timeline 1250 AMT in the special variation because here we are broadcasting live from Accra in Teshi around the Century Road where we have a little tent and we are managing under this. I would seek also your support, and that's always been the greatest decision to ever take and embark on what the path of knowledge that leads to understanding. And the scripture is not meant for preaching, but for what? Reproving creation. That is the first truth. Now, to have the fruitfulness of the first truth, it means that a perfect person, a perfect one, a reserve, if that be perfect, will now determine whether what is truth indeed is truth, whether the seed you place under the root is that which has spring up with the new and branches having fruit. So the fruit will confirm what seed you place in that very moisture and the soil and all of that. Now we will also delve quickly into the very main caption. We see it as a kind of presentation, and this had a great PowerPoint. How we can see dreadful what lashes. So we are talking about a few of these things that we would derive from Deuteronomy, and then few other scriptures as it is highlighted on the screen. And we'll be talking about 4 strips a day, and then 300 strips in 3 days. We want to see if what we are saying is truly a requirement. Let's say a man or a creature has sinned and then he is to be what? Punished right before his own face or in the presence. How many lashes should a person take or being given? Whether old or new or current is still the same law. But we cannot abuse that authority of Christ to say that it is no longer valid. But for Christ himself, that we even claim is who he is, he was also what? Stripped that same way and received some lashes. But what are we making of this? Mine is in the days of what? Heavy. You gotta call it great works. What is great about what I'm saying? Compare with 40 and then 30. Now you may look at it like 4 is bigger than 30. But in this sense, we are going to look at how many times would 4 divide maybe 3 or 30, or just put 40 into what? 300. Then you will know the number of times it would have occurred 40 times being beaten or whipped in school, where it is even against the law. If we compare with what the scripture states as a law, let's move quickly with the scripture that states it or make it clear to us how it should be, even if it was that old or new testament. So I'll be right on the display board so that we look at a few materials made available. I'll be right back after this break.